Hello, loyal viewers. Today we're talking about why this certain movie is the worst film of all time. And the film I'm talking about is Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, in my opinion, is one of the worst films since The Godfather and Citizen Kane. And I'm going to explain why. First of all, the main character, Marlin, he's a type of main protagonist because he's not strong and masculine male. In my opinion, every male in movies should be alpha, sigma, or whatever the fuck. And also, Dory, I hate her because she is a female. I personally do not believe that females should be in movies. And overall, this movie is just pretty woke. Also, this film spreads awareness to children that need to be saved. Pixar's putting disgusting political messages in their films. And so what I'm trying to say is this implies the conflict between Palestine and Israel. And I personally support Israel because I am a grifter. Also, notice how they're portraying the orange character in a negative light. It has wrinkles and stuff. I personally believe this is meant to be some sort of symbolism of Donald Trump. Even though Trump orange jokes were not popular until 2016. Which is hey, where the sequel came out. Also, notice how they're portraying the female character as strong compared to the male character. Pixar, you are corrupting the minds of children. They're portraying the female character in a more positive light than the male character. This is Pixar should be cancelled forever. The studio should shut down, in my opinion. I do not like their movies. They're pretty woke. For example, in Buzz Lightyear, in Toy Story, they made Buzz Lightyear dress in a woman's outfit. I am easily offended by anything. There's also a scene where Dory calls a jellyfish squishy. I personally believe is meant to be a dick joke. Jokes one of these leftists at Pixar made. This is exactly why The Last Jedi is the worst movie of all time, in my opinion. Because it's woke or something, and the woman is the main character. Because I'm a grifter. I have to mention The Last Jedi is bad 1 billion times each second. Also, Pixar was trying to spread awareness to children being safe or whatever. This is meant to be representation of the Israel and Palestine conflict. This movie was made by woke liberals, fucking leftists. But people have been saying a lot lately, oh, Disney's a woke company now, which I can agree they are woke, but they were even woke back then, because the person who they hired to voice the mentally strong female character is a lesbian. Do you know what makes me the most angry? The fact that these woke radical Pixar workers they decided to spread some awareness to the Epstein files, since the main villain is a man of grey hair who kidnaps the child character to some sort of island. I do not like the fact that the Epstein files or island or whatever is being represented in this film, since I personally support Jeffrey Epstein because I am a right winger. What I don't like is that child kidnapping and child harm is being represented in a bad light. Even though I personally believe it's actually a good thing, since I support Israel and Jeffrey Epstein. This is why I base my online personality off Shark Tale, because Shark Tale is a good film. Shark Tale is the greatest movie of all time. Will Smith and Robert De Niro, they deserve their Oscars here. In my opinion, the scene where Oscar sacrifices himself to destroy the shark mafia is the greatest scene in cinematic history. It made me cry. Warning, you cannot watch the movie unless you are 18 years old. The film is rated X. The hit YouTuber Schaefer's Productions said it was a masterpiece for a reason. One more thing on why Finding Nemo is terrible is because there's a scene where a character dies. I don't know if you guys, but this is definitely supposed to be disrespectful to Charlie Cook's death, some sort of mockery. If you want a actual good fish film, besides, Shark Tale, watch Finding Jesus. It doesn't have any satanic imagery with sharks and jellyfish and barracuda and whales. And it neither does it have any... And neither is it leftist, woke, atheist, whatever. It's Christian. It teaches kids about Jesus and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's my opinion, the greatest film of all time. And sadly Pixar, that woke company, copied this film. Like, Finding Nemo came out 17 years later after Finding Jesus. Why did they do this? So long, people on the internet who aren't woke, or leftist, or liberal, or democratic. Now go watch Hotel Transylvania 2. It's one of the greatest films of all time. One of Paul Thomas Anderson's and Martin Scorsese's best works. I'm glad it got added to the National Film Registry and the Criterion Collection. Now, since I'm a conservative right-wing grifter, I'm going to say a bajillion slurs and vulgar words.